Hi, I'm Arnab Kumar Shaha. This is my machine learning lab project submission. I have worked on MBTI personality test prediction. MBTI personality test is a very famous test for testing the personality of a person. And what is MBTI personality test? MBTI stands for Myers-Briggs type indicator, and there is actually 16 types of personality in the MBTI test. So we have used machine learning approaches along as random forest, gradient descent, logistic regression, then KNN, SVM. These are the machine learning approaches I have used to check the MBTI and to test the MBTI check of a person. So let's dive into the code. I have first collected the data set which you are seeing in the screen. For MBTI test, I have collected the data set, and here is an example sample of the data set. Then I have targeted to simplify the data, and let's see. You can see that the data, there are actually 8675 data in this data set, and these are the counts which each of personality type of MBTI group has been. You can see here. This is the picture of comparing the number of personality type of MBTI in our collected data set. You can see it in sorted manner in the screen, and to make it simple, this is the picture you can see here. These are the data correlation I have plotted, and this is the distance plot. So I have counted the most appearing words in our data set in the text, and I, to, the, a, these are the most common words appeared in the data set. And I have made a picture to show this in a simple manner, and this is the picture. The bigger the font size, the most appear words it is. And for each of the data set like ENTP, INTJ, each of the personality type, there are the count, the most of the words that occur in this data set. And this is the count. You can see number of users is 8675, and the number of posts is 42845 total. So in this data set, I have used some pre-processing methods to clear this clear the data. First, I have removed all of the links that were in the data set. Then I have keep the end of the sentence characters. Then I have striped punctuations, removed multiple full stops, removed non-words, and then convert post to lowercase. Remove multiple letter repeating words in that case, and very long and short words also have been removed to clarify, to clear the data set. And also if the type of the personality test like INTF, INTP, ISFP, this type of personality, if they have occurred in the data set, I have removed them also. And after pre-processing the whole data, there are actually was 8675 posts, and after pre-processing there are actually 8466 data. And here is the sample. You can see like INFJ type of data, and this is the sentence. The number of words in this sentence is 430, and here you can see the example. This is an elaborate example to see the data set after doing some pre-processing. Then I have downloaded from NLTK the English stop words, and I have removed all of the stop words in English from this data set. These were the actual pre-processing steps. After some pre-processing, I have focused on training the model and evaluating the accuracy. Here you can see I have splitted the data set into 60 to 40%, and I have used 60% for training the model and 40% for evaluating the data set, for evaluating the accuracy. I have used random forest method. Here is the definition of random forest. You can see I have used for our model. After random forest, I have used XG classifier, XG boost classifier. XG stands for extreme gradient, and extreme gradient boosting using I have predicted the evolution. And then I have used gradient descent approach, logistic regression approach, one by one, and lastly k nearest neighbor approach has been applied, and lastly is SVM, support vector machine has been applied. Support vector machine, you can you know that it is a supervised learning, and it can be used to analyze the data for classification and regression analysis. Here are the percentage of accuracy written in down. You can see that the accuracy percentage is quite low if we use 60 to 40% dividation. So I have decided to move the 70 to 30% dividation to make the accuracy more higher. So you can see the percentage is quite low, above little bit above 50% to 60%. So here is 70 to 30 split. I have used the previously defined model. I have used in 60 to 40 split here also. Like previous, I have used random forest, then extreme gradient boosting, gradient descent, logistic regression, then k-NN classifier, means k nearest neighbor classifiers, and support vector machine to make the evolution. And still after printing the accuracy rate, you can see that the accuracy rate is not increasing. Actually it is about 60% to 50%. It's still there. So there is obviously a problem, and this was the problem. We have calculated all of the 4 types accordingly, but it should be separated from each other, and it is our new approach. The data set is there. I have divided the data set into 4 types. You can see IE means intuitive and introverted and extroverted. NS means intuitive and sensing. TF means thinking, and J means judging, and P means perceiving. So I have convert the previous data set into like this one, so that we can separate each of the entity from one another. And here is the count. You can see the introversion and extroversion rate is 1999 divided by 6676, and you can see that the data set is not quite distributed uniformly. It is distributed not uniformly actually. So here this is the graphical representation of our data set. You can see that here extroverted users are many, and here sensing users are many. So you can see that the data set is not evenly distributed. So after make the data set like this in this approach, and then I have pre-processing the data set. After some pre-processing on the stage, I have again downloaded the WordNet, make the models, and then I can do some feature engineering. In that case, here is the definition of our model. You can see the count vector. I have vectorized the words, then have used SVM and k-NN and these other things. I have splitted the whole variable into X and Y, and here is the data set you will see. So it is training and evaluation part here. On this part, I have used those models that were defined in previous. to check the accuracy, and here is the accuracy rate. You can see introversion and extroversion finding accuracy is 77.65%, and intuition and sensing accuracy is 86.03%, and other. These were used random forest. These were, and by XG boost you can see the accuracy is about like this. Then I have used stochastic gradient descent approach for MBTI dataset, and then I have used the other models that I have used in previous. Those are KNN model, SBM model, and you can see the accuracy was still there. It was for intuition and sensing accuracy it was 85.75%, and it was not increasing actually. So in SBM it was increased. It goes 86.03% in SBM. So after analyzing this, I have shown the chart here. You can see this is the training evaluation part after 70 to 30 split of the dataset. It was the accuracy rate. The logistic regression was doing better, and on SBM approach you can see for introversion and extroversion it was quite good, 77.96%, and logistic regression was doing better in intuition and sensing. It was 86.06%. So this was our work, and lastly I have evaluate our model's accuracy with some example. It was a cover letter example, a poem example, and a essay example, and the model has been detected the personality type in after evaluating the models, and here it is. So thank you.